Season's key players to the Wildcats. Usual big three: Max Peterborough, Aaron Nell, Edgar Bebris, and the back end Sam Jones. Been putting in some big miles to the Swindon Wildcats. And starting in net tonight, Tyler Perry. Renimar gets the night off, as again last night back-to-back games. But Tyler Perry, when he jumped in with Renimar being suspended, put in 3 victories back-to-back. Invicta Dynamos under a bit of adversity at the moment, but again, in those situations, generally you come up with a big performance. He's back to Monroe. Monroe off the boards, plays it into Leone. Sam Jones has got time on the puck. Bit different attack from last time Invicta stood here. They were happy to drop back. Thomas Rutkus on that two-way deal, and he puts it between the legs. Not a bad start. Horrible start for Invicta, but Thomas Rutkus just comes through the middle. Free pass at the blue line. Got to the slot. What do? Backhand, slap shot, wrist shot. Got plenty of time. Puts it between the legs of Adam Long. Not the start he wants. Not the start that Kevin Parrish wants, but 19:15 on the clock. Need to get about 4 or 5 rushes from Sam per game. He's got the wheels, got the gas, reads the game really well. Back in the Bebris, looking for Coastal on the far side. Good hands from Johnson. Just it through, big hands, top shelf, and again Bebris. There's that play. Just like James Van Riemsdyk from the Maple Leafs. Gets it down on the goal line. Big unit. Just pulls it on his forehand. Goes over Adam Long's shoulder. Difficult skill to have, but Edgar Bebris, one of the top skilled guys in the league. But for me, Luke Johnson just generates that play. Puts pressure on the Invicta defense. Works it through. Good pass into Bebris, and Bebris shows the skill that he has right over the shoulder of Adam Long. Rutkus on the puck, plenty of time as he comes through the middle of the ice. Long didn't see it, it comes back in, and Luke Johnson, look, that came off the glass, and Luke Johnson on the back door, but Thomas Rutkus, again, much like his first goal, is getting loads and loads of space in the top of that circle, takes a shot off the glass, and Luke Johnson on this end just puts it in the back door. Swindon Wildcats 3, Invicta Dynamos no score, but you got to think that power play, too many men on the ice penalty to Invicta. They're going to want that one back. Play gets wrapped around, picked up from Jones. Jones chips it through. Good read, good redirect by Luke Johnson. Very, very smart player, and it sits behind the net, and Chris Jones, it's either going to be Jones or Bebris, but again, starts to play. Luke Johnson chips it through onto Bebris. Got Chris Jones going to the net. Adam Long. It's going to be Bebris or Jones, but great redirect from Luke Johnson to start that play. Bebris down the wing. Got Luke Johnson going to the hoop. And again, Swindon Wildcats 4, Invicta Dynamos no score. Chris Jones on the draw. Wildcats going to use this game in the build-up to next Friday's Autumn Cup. Chris Jones one-on-one, nice play, good save from Adam Jones, but again, big rebound from Edgar Bebris. Wildcats exit play tonight's been outstanding. Bebris again, hard to the net. That combination's working a treat for the Wildcats here. But Bebris on the play, gets the pass from Jones into Bebris. Adam Jones makes the ridiculous first-time save, but Bebris just holds his ground, puts it over the shoulder. That's number 2 for him. Swindon Wildcats 5, Invicta Dynamos no score. Defense gone his way. You got to think Brooks has got to be thinking a bit more about that play. Goes back to Whitfield. Whitfield drifts it through. Good save from Long. Back up top again. Max Peterborough. Something out of nothing, but again, if you don't shoot on net, you don't score. Peterborough's got an overpowering shot. Just catches Long by surprise, but Aaron Nell down low. Gets the puck to Peterborough. Doesn't think about passing. He's got one thing on his mind, and that's getting away that quick shot. Max Peterborough puts the Swindon Wildcats ahead 6, Invicta Dynamos no score. Leone up on the red, on the blue. Good block from Godfrey. Puck comes back to the middle. Long play off the bar from Pachiak. Aaron Nell tees it up. I think that's one of those opportunities. Pachiak comes through, picks it up off the bar. Aaron Nell just shows him how it's done. Flat play. You're not going to find too many players in the NHL who shoot the puck as good as Aaron Nell. make that 7. Swindon Wildcats 7. Invicta Dynamos no score. But just earlier, Piacek puts it off the bar, comes right back into the Invicta zone, and Arenell puts it over the shoulder of Avon Long. Goes back through. Costello has the puck. Back out to the blue line, just drifts it through. Good bit of time and space. Ford and Costello having words, and there it is. Thomas Rutkus grabs the hat trick. Something out of nothing in the corner, just gets on the play. Highly skilled player, but that's his 3rd of the night, working it through on the power play. Swindon Wildcats again, one of the more efficient power plays in the league, but Thomas Rutkus grabs his hat trick. Swindon Wildcats 8, Invicta Dynamos no score, and that's going to be it. 10 seconds remaining in this 3rd period. Swindon Wildcats 8, Invicta Dynamos no score. Wildcats got the return leg next Friday against the Peterborough Phantoms. On the night, Thomas Rutkus with the hat trick. Good all-round performance, business-like performance to the Wildcats. Wildcats take away an 8-0 victory over the Invicta Dynamos. Return leg next week against Peterborough Phantoms in the Autumn Cup.